Hey guys, we are in the basement and today we're gonna do a John's Arcade on the road. That is right, guys. Today we're gonna do something totally different. I'm talking about totally different. We're gonna go to an arcade auction. That's right, an arcade auction. Now, I have never been to an auction ever. I've heard stories, I have friends who have been to arcade auctions, but me personally, I've never been to one. So I am super excited to see what happens at this arcade auction because this could be really cool or it could be a big bust. But I have no idea, so we just have to go. And we're gonna go with my buddy Ted. So we're gonna head over to Ted's house and we're gonna pick him up. Actually, he's gonna drive down, I think. And we're gonna drive down to this arcade auction in New Haven, Connecticut. Anyway, why don't we get in the car and let's take a ride to Ted's and go to an arcade auction. Oh my God, I can't wait. Let's go. All right, guys, we're almost at Ted's and weather's kind of cruddy this morning, but so yeah, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna go to an auction. I have never done this before. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
0.2 miles, turn left on White Street.
Can't wait. So we'll just keep driving here and we'll get Ted and get our butts down to Connecticut. All right, we're at Ted's place here. And before we go, let's check out Ted's Arcade. Ted, how you doing, pal? You love this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bright light.
All right, so Ted's got some pinballs. Stars, what is this, Stern? Is this game cool?
My first game.
That's your first game?
Yeah.
And you got a Williams high speed, which is awesome. You like high speed, don't you?
That's a classic.
And yeah, high speed is. That's Steve Ritchie, right?
Tell me, yeah.
Yeah, it is. And a Scared Stiff, which is an awesome Bally Williams game. I'm jealous of the Scared Stiff, dude. You still playing it a lot?
Yeah, I play on occasion.
Yeah, just occasion.
On occasion, yeah.
And then this game, Data East Checkpoint, you won this in a raffle, right?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't working when you got it, right? The display was out?
Display I had to replace,
And that's a weird little display, right?
yeah, it's like a half height.
Half height?
Yeah, really tough to find.
Is it fun? I don't think I played it because last time I was here, I think it was down.
Yeah, it's you know, the low end DMD.
Yeah, low end. Yeah.
Yeah, but for $50 raffle ticket.
For $50, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take it. Star Trek, awesome pin. This game's like hot now. Everybody wants a Star Trek. I hate the theme though. I do not like Star Trek.
It's fun. A lot of modes.
Cannons. Cool game. And then you're a big fighting game guy, right? Is this a MAME
Yeah.
cabinet?
Yeah.
This is MAME? Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
running Hyperspin.
It's got a Mortal Kombat 2 with Hyperspin, which is a really slick interface.
Yeah, a bunch of, you know,
NBA Jam.
it's got a bunch of ROMs on it. So.
Yeah.
But the Hyperspin is nice.
Dude, that's awesome.
A lot of stuff that probably don't belong in a 25-inch cab, but
Right.
as my son is pushing buttons here. But
And you think the emulation's pretty good on the fighting games? Because you're like a hardcore fighting guy, you would know, right?
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean,
You notice it,
to play Neo Geo games, to play, I don't know,
right? And then
Ghouls
the
and Ghosts, and just, you know, kind of generic games. It's fun.
Golden Tee. And then is this MAME 2? This Killer Instinct?
I have a computer in there, but right now that is running a Super Turbo board.
Oh, okay. So it's a dedicated board.
I do own KI 1 and 2 and a few Street Fighters.
Is that's your favorite, right? Super
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yep.
Because that's the board you always bring over to my house, right? When you guys
Yeah.
want to play.
Yep.
And then Asteroids Deluxe. Everybody loves Asteroids Deluxe, great cabinet. And then Tron. And then you last time I was here, this was a project in your garage. What did you have to do to this thing?
Just replace the interconnect ribbons or whatever.
Oh yeah, the ribbon cables.
Yeah.
And the board stack. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's. What does it have, like that sort of switcher kit or whatever?
Yeah, the MCR switcher adapter. You got that?
Yeah. So that's
really it.
That
It looks pretty good. It looks great when you come down the stairs, dude. So, all right, Ted. So we're gonna go to that auction. We gotta hit the road.
Yeah.
For the preview. Oh, and you got this cocktail thing here too.
That also is running.
That's got MAME?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, man. Oh, you got a crane machine.
I think this one. I think this one.
From a doctor's office?
Yes.
Oh, you put those. Oh, I like the toys you put in here. It's good stuff. It's actually a fun way to collect shit. Just throw it in here, right?
Yeah, actually I had a kid's birthday party and I filled it with like dollar store toys and let them kind of win their little goodie bags.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's hit the road. We gotta go.
Get out of here.
All right, guys. Let's hit the road and go check out that auction. All right, guys, we're driving and we're on our way to the auction. And Ted, are you excited? Yeah?
Nah, not really.
Not really?
Low expectations.
And you've never been to an auction? Your first one too?
I've been to one.
You've been to an auction?
Yeah, many years ago in New Jersey.
Yeah, did you get anything?
Nope. We wound up towing a trailer all the way down and it's a bear to tow that thing. You know, blowing through tow booths. And
Really? And you didn't get anything? No deals?
It was overpriced, and it almost seemed like, you know, everybody was buying their stuff back. It just seemed like whoever was selling them, was just taking them back. And
so guys would bring a game, put it in the auction, and if the price didn't go high enough, they bid on their own game?
I think so.
You can do that?
You know, I don't know for sure, but it just seemed like they weren't selling, and they weren't selling for cheap. They were just going for stupid prices. And,
right.
You know.
So with this auction, so say we win something, and neither of us are planning on winning at all, or really.
Something goes for very cheap.
Like $50, I'm in.
Yeah, $50, $100
for a Street Fighter Turbo. But and then we have to pay these fees on top of it, right? Because so if you win something for $200, you then have to pay the auction guys 15% on top of that, and then sales tax, right? So we'd have to add like over 20% to everything that we buy if we buy something. So if you win something for $200, you then have to add about $40 on top of that. But that starts getting pretty serious with the pinballs, you know? Because because there's an Addams family at this thing, which everybody of course wants, but if I was serious about buying it and I brought some cash down, you know, let's say I won it for $3,000, I'd have to pay $600 in fees. That's bogus, man.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what to expect, but we're going to keep driving here, and hopefully this auction is fun. And man, what a crappy day it is. It's really raining, and the ground is frozen. It's cold, slushy.
Yeah. Drive a little extra careful.
Yes, Ted, please get me home safe. All right, guys. All right, so we're here, and there's actually a lot more games than I thought were going to be here, because they had a website that showed the games that were going to be in the auction, and like there's a pole position here, you know, that wasn't on the website, and it's got a RAM error here. So Super Marksman, what is that? It's a gun game, huh? It's cool. So Super Marksman, Video Redemption, Chip Away, never seen that. A bunch of Mega Touches over here, slot machines, a Neo print. Wouldn't that be cool? Have like a photo booth, I think, that with stickers. It's funny. Slot machines, old Coke machine, Polaroid instant memories. Oh, that would be so fun. If I had the room, I would totally get that. Vending machines. Hairstyle Illusions. Gumball machines, that would be fun to have, actually. This is cool. Look at this Speed Racer slot machine. It's pretty neat. A crane. Oh, man, I would love a crane. It's like a Japanese, very Asian kind of deal there. Some more candy and soda machines. WWF, some kind of conversion cab. I don't know if that was a Turtles originally or something. New game. New game. That monitor is freaking out. It's a Guilty Gear. What is this? That's a Neo Geo, isn't it? That's King of Fighters. Let's see. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Man, I would get that just for the board. SVC Chaos. What's this? King of Fighters 11. Marvel vs. Capcom Dynamo. There's some skee ball machines. I would love to have one of those if I had the room. These are these Dynamo Showcase cabs. Really giant and ugly cabinets. Driving game, Sega Super GT. Oh, here's a Dynamo Big Blue, like a dedicated Street Fighter cabinet. I love these new game marquees. It's pretty funny. This is interesting. It's a Centipede Missile Command. This came out in the last, I don't know, 10 years or something. It has Centipede, Millipede, and Missile Command all in one cabinet. Here's a Harley-Davidson motorcycle game. Kind of cool. Dance Maniac second mix. It's going to be really interesting to see how much these games go for. Silver Strike Bowling. Cruising USA, another game I would love to have if I had the room. Here's the pins. They actually have a lot of pins here. Here's Waterworld.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello.
What's up, Jim?
How's it going?
Good.
Yes,
You guys
Jim.
remember Jim? We opened his Metallica.
That's right. It's not here.
It's not here?
Yeah.
How's Waterworld?
I don't know. I just started.
You just started?
I haven't even watched the movie, so.
You haven't? Yeah. I don't think anyone watched the movie. Nobody. No.
Twice.
You've seen Waterworld twice? For real?
Yeah, every once in a while you get, you want to torture
Dude, when
yourself.
can I come to your house and do a video? Because you've got like every pinball that everybody wants, period.
They're not set up though.
They're not set up.
Well, I mean, a lot of them are.
Oh, really?
I got 34 games.
You got 34?
pins? Yeah.
34 pins.
So probably about 25 arcades.
Oh, man. Yeah, I need to get to your place. We need to do a video, man. You got what? Medieval Madness, right?
Medieval Madness,
Monster Bash. You've got them all. Attack from Mars. Scared Stiff. Yeah, we're going to do that sometime. So, all right, I'm going to keep walking. I'll be back. So, yeah, they got... What's that?
It's actually neat, isn't it? Some of the old cabinets.
Yeah.
I think this is the ones Mike restoring the old Smiles building.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
This Smiles Arcade.
Okay.
He bought it out after they closed down.
Yeah.
And he took some of his warehouses and put all of his games in there.
Okay.
You can make an appointment to go through there and buy them.
Oh, really?
So a lot of these are old cabs that they converted to like those 19-1 cards and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, cool. There's a lot more games than, because on the website it didn't have all these games.
No, it had a couple of Star Wars, like 4 games.
Yeah. So, all right. So anyway, Waterworld, Gottlieb game, Jokers.
You get a bidder card?
Not yet. I will. Is there a rush?
I don't know. I think it's 12 after.
It's 11.
After 12.
Yeah, I got time. Gottlieb, Waterworld, Williams, Jokers, Pinball, Shack Attack, Gottlieb. Data East Star Wars. Counter Force, never heard of that. Gottlieb's Counter Force. Kind of cool. Adam's Family. I mean, this is the one game here that I really would like to have, but I know it's going to go for stupid money, and I'm just not in a position to buy something like this right now. But man, I'd really want an Adam's Family. Oh, I want this. Data East Star Wars. Police Force, it's a Williams game. That's a Python Angelo, I think. Here's a Hyper Pin. That's one of those LCD pinball machines. I did a video review of one of those. Here's a Simpsons Konami dedicated Gauntlet Legends. Pretty cool. I like Gauntlet. Need for Speed Underground.
Hey man, sorry to interrupt your video, but
Yeah, what's up?
nothing. I just recognize you from YouTube.
Yeah, oh, thanks. Thanks for coming, man.
I love watching your videos and stuff for repairs and stuff.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm doing a video right now.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. Well, thanks. Blitz 99. Blitz 2000. Some kind of weird soccer game. Strange. Look at that AstroTurf in there. Hydro Thunder. Cool driving, like, boat game. Extreme Arcade. It's kind of a crappy little LCD thing with a 19 and 1 in there, looks like. Relief Pitcher. That was a dedicated? Looks like a Rampart cabinet. I don't know. Virtua Cop 2. Pretty cool. Challenger. Tekken Tag. Rimrock and Basketball. NASCAR Arcade. Candy Crane. Ski Champ. Monitor's freaking out. California Speed. Virtual Cop 2. Top Skater. That thing's monstrous. Look at this cabinet. My friend Walt has one of these, I think. Dude, that cabinet is so big. Here's some dartboards. I love me some darts. These are some. This is a Valley Cougar one. Not as cool as the Arachnid ones. And this looks like a. Is it newer or older? What is this monitor in here? That is weird. I've never seen one like that. Looks like a crappy one. Bermuda Triangle is kind of a redemption game. And Home Run Hitter. And let's go down this side. Percussion Freaks. It's pretty cool. Hang On. Sega motorcycle game. Cruisin' World. I really would like to get a Cruisin' USA or something, but probably would like to get an upright if I can get one. Drum Mania. PGA Tour Golf Challenge. This is kind of like the EA version of Golden Tee, made by Global VR. Golden Tee Complete. Another PGA. Yo, here's a, oh man, what is going on here? So here's a Millipede. Looks like it was converted. They probably put a 61 in there, yeah. That's a real shame, man. Crazy Taxi. Operation Wolf. Really not a lot of stuff here I want. I don't think, the only thing I really want in this whole place so far is Addams Family. I don't have room for anything. Cruisin' World. Games are kind of beat up too. Here's a converted, I don't know what that is. 61, Area 51, and a Crazy Taxi. So that's really it for all the games. And then there's a Wizard of Oz over here, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what that's going to go for. So, all right, I think I'm going to just register, just so I have the ability to bid if I want. I mean, I might bid on a gumball machine. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? I should try to win a gumball machine. I would take that home. Put that in the basement. Yeah. We'll see what those go for. All right, let's go register. Okay, well, I registered and my number should be here soon, and then I'm ready to bid. So it'll be fun. A bunch of friends are here, actually. This is my friend Roy, Chumpos Buzz. Hi, Roy.
How's it going, John?
Good.
Welcome to your first auction.
Yes, thank you. I'm popping my auction cherry. So, are you going to bid on anything?
I don't know. You never know. We'll see what comes
Is there
along.
anything you want? Or is this part of the game? You don't want to tell me.
No. The problem is space. You know, you have to.
I know. Well, that's my problem. That's why I'm
It's
looking
all
at a
about-
gumball
It's all
machine.
about money.
Right.
That one there is a nice little JAMA cabinet.
Really? With the LCD?
Well, it's got an LCD, and I don't think I would want that, but my daughter's boyfriend wants to get into arcade.
Oh,
this might be a good way to start him out if it's cheap enough.
Is that a computer monitor or something?
So it's an LCD monitor.
It is an LCD.
It's a regular JAMA cab. It's an Atari Plato cab, but it's got
It's a 1901.
Like a 1901, and it's mostly Williams. It's a pretty good.
Yeah, that's a 1901.
You know, but if it's a JAMA cab, you can throw anything in there.
Right.
It might be a new starter machine for you.
I never would have thought that looking at it. I kind of dismissed it. I'm like, what is this piece of shit?
Yeah, but if it's like, $75, $50.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not like, $250. Like
No, forget it.
A couple games play nice. The Crazy Taxi plays very nicely.
Yeah.
That's kind of big.
I would love I like the upright. You ever see the upright
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi?
Yeah.
I love that cabinet. That Naomi Universal.
Yeah, doesn't that also have the same cabinet as that Go-Go Jungle or something like that?
Oh, I know. I know what you're talking about.
Something like that.
That's like a
very
big
fun
sit-down game, isn't it?
Well, they also have the stand-up one in the same cab as the Crazy.
Oh, they
Crazy
do.
Taxi, yeah.
Naomi,
So it's
yeah.
cool. Anyway.
So yeah, this
It's
could
not
be
a
fun.
huge selection here. There's nothing really amazing. Oh, I kicked ass on the hang-on over there. Now, I had a hang-on that it was one of those project machines in my garage for many years.
Yeah.
And I sold it for $75.
And you miss it?
Well, I never got it working.
Oh, and here's a working one.
Here's a working one. I bet I can pick it up for $75. So we'll see. But it's nice. It rolls really well. And,
Yeah, I've never really played this game. It's kind of like the motorcycle version of Outrun, right?
Yeah, exactly. And this is the first iteration of it. Then they had the Super Hang-On.
Yeah.
And you know how sometimes you buy parts in anticipation of getting a machine?
Right.
I bought years ago a Super Hang-On speedometer cow.
Yeah.
With a ride-on Super Hang-On.
Right.
Because they're only about this big. They're really, really tiny ride-on machines. I said, one day I'm going to get one of those.
Right.
So I still have that cow waiting for me to find the machine. It's just, there's ever one of these Super Hang-On ride-ons.
Wow, I wouldn't have thought that you'd want this.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
It's a really fun driving game.
Huh. It's not in bad shape either.
You're never in bad shape. You're never in great shape.
Yeah. It's
This
okay.
will
It's
work,
average.
And like I said, I mean, to me, that's got to be like a $7,500 machine.
Yeah, $75.
We'll see. Maybe I'm way off. We'll see what they go for here.
Yeah.
This is the first auction in this area, so you never know what's going to happen.
Right. I'm really curious to see what the prices are. Because I've never been to one of these. I mean, I don't know if this is going to go for $200 or $600.
Well, exactly.
You know?
never know.
Right.
And in one way, I hope they do well, so they come back again. you
Right,
know?
right.
But the other way, let's see it go for $200.
Yeah, right.
Like, would you buy that for $150? If that came,
I would, yeah.
You see,
I would not buy it for $600 though.
no.
Yeah. $150? Yeah.
That's funny. I'm a drummer.
Yeah.
I tried playing this.
Yeah. Is it,
Couldn't do it for shit.
You couldn't do it?
I could not get it down.
That's funny. 3D Drum Mania.
It's a DDR type game.
Yeah, I know. That thing's big, actually.
It is. Not one for my arcade. But if you had a place like this, now that's a shame.
I know. I got excited when I saw that, and I'm like, joystick?
Yeah, that really hurt.
Yeah, that's a shitty conversion, man.
Sidearm, always on the front, but not too bad on that side.
Right.
This could have been made beautiful here. Same thing on this side.
Yep.
And the CPO and Marquia repro, so it could have been made beautiful.
Yeah. The bottom was painted black too there. Weird.
I have no idea what to do. Anything attract you here? Anything say?
Well, the Addams Family, but
Check it out?
Yeah, I know. I just kind of looked at it quickly, but I can't afford it right now anyway. So.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see once you get it reset. So what's
Right.
that going to go for?
Yeah. But I mean, it's not going to go for $500.
No. No.
It's going to be a couple grand at least. Yeah.
It's in nice shape.
It is. It is in nice shape. It actually is in really nice shape.
Yeah.
Playfield, inserts a little scratched up there, but the mansion looks good. This stuff's usually blown out.
Yeah, there's no wear there.
Yeah.
Very little wear. I mean, there's wear around there, but
Yeah, so you can get a Cliffy for that.
Yeah.
And that insert, the power's like scratched up, but nothing too bad, really. Nothing standing out here.
No cracks on the stair. Oh, yeah, right on that corner. But still, it's not,
Yeah.
I think that may be good. But still, nonetheless, it's not going to
Yeah,
go cheap.
it's not going to go cheap, which I know.
How about a counterforce? Is that quality?
So would you buy this for $100?
Actually, I've been searching for one of these.
Shut up. Water World. So yeah, I mean, I want a gumball machine. Let's go look at it. Yeah.
So you're getting about 15, 20 minutes.
Like the little guys. Kind of. That'd be fun. That'd be fun in the basement, right?
The 3 or the 4, whatever.
Either one.
They may not go cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's one of those things. Again, you put it someplace and you
yeah, because I'm thinking like, well, $50 I'd buy it,
Yeah.
but it's probably gonna go for more, right?
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find
I
out.
wonder if the candy's still good.
Would you try? Wait a second. I think I got a quarter. I think that's probably been in there 40 years.
Yeah, right.
No, I wouldn't.
This
dare.
thing's cool, but it's a little obnoxious for me.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh yeah,
That's a nice one.
that is pretty cool.
You know, send it with my daughter to her college dorm.
Yeah,
She
right.
would be the hit.
Right,
know?
you put her Sticker Mania.
Yeah, you know, little kitty tramp stamps, right?
Yeah, kitty
Little
tramp
tattoos.
stamps. So yeah.
And what do you think? 72 T-Bird?
Oh wow, look at that. Is that what that is?
Well, it's Thunderbird. It's
Oh.
probably late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah. The old Thunderbird.
It's moving along. So
Yeah, it is. That thing's a boat, man. That thing's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my number. I'm worried I don't have it yet.
Did you see the afterburner that's tucked away over there?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be on auction. It's sitting on a pallet on the other side.
Is it a sit-down one?
No, it's a stand-up. It's
Okay.
one or two stand-up.
That's kind of a cool game.
Yeah, you know, I never was good at it.
Oh yeah, it's hiding over there, huh?
I don't know why. Maybe it's not going to come up. It doesn't have a number on it.
It's a Sega Afterburner. This one's to the side for some reason. Maybe it's not in the auction. It is kind of neat.
It's a nice cabinet, and it's got great sound.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of blew my mind when I was a kid. It was like Top Gun.
Well,
I mean,
do
on
you remember the sit-down one with the
Oh,
cabinet
yeah,
would
yeah. I
roll?
played that one.
That was great.
I played that one in the last like 5 years. I think up in New Hampshire. I was in Lake George, I think, where I played it. Yeah, that thing's cool. So
Now, this is what you came for, though, right?
what's that? The Monster Mobile Arcade?
Yeah, this is what you're taking home with you. You got the trailer hitch on the back.
Wait, is that in the auction? No.
I don't know, but look at it.
So this thing goes to parties.
I guess it is. I guess
So
it's
they pulled this trailer into a party, and there's an arcade inside of it.
That's what I'm guessing.
That's pretty cool.
And
Hey, I
maybe
see Ted.
these are what they rotate it through. You know?
Ah, yeah. Ted, how'd you do?
I changed it.
You went to a gas station?
No,
You got to register really fast.
yeah, I didn't make it out of the parking lot before the thing was flat.
Oh man, that sucks.
How was that?
I know, Super Marksman. It's weird, isn't it?
Wow.
The graphics are just so basic.
Well, yeah, it's definitely early. I'll go through
It's a weird cabinet, isn't it?
it. It looks almost like a darts cabinet.
You need this pole position.
You know,
It's one of my favorite
It's
games.
got a RAM error and
So
a
what?
flaky monitor
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a chip side.
Oh
And
God!
when
I didn't even notice that. That's a piece
When
of
I
shit.
walked in, I said to Steve, "This is the kind of machine. This is my machine. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be buying this." You know, that might go really cheap. I mean, that could be a $35 machine, and
Yeah.
you know, but like in a place
Yeah,
like this,
if I had the room for $35, I'd get it for the boards and the MCI. I mean the AR2s. Monitor works, but this is that's a problem there.
I had to chunk out that on my Major Habit.
Yeah.
I had to completely chunk that size out of the corner of my Major Habit, and I had to rebuild it all the way out.
Yeah,
and build it.
I just went through that on my Pac-Man Cabaret. The whole bottom left corner was gone, just completely gone. And I just cut it off, and so.
What did you use to fill it?
What's that?
What did you fill it with?
I didn't fill it. I cut the corner off, completely clean,
Right.
and then I got a piece of MDF, and then
You made a new corner.
Yeah, I made a new corner, put the dados in there, and then with some dowels, and then I cut a new T-molding groove,
Very nice.
and then and then bondoed the seam, and then I put new wood grain paper, vinyl over it.
Very
So
nice.
you can't even tell. It turned out great. So Nice.
I use this stuff called Minwax High Performance Wood Filler.
Oh, really?
It's like an epoxy 2-part.
So you
Sort of
filled
like
the whole corner with a filler?
What I tried to do, I tried to preserve as much of the original as possible.
Yeah.
But as I was doing it, just kept falling apart and falling apart. So I ended up building the whole thing out with this. This is amazing. This product is just amazing. It's
Really?
not like Bondo.
What's it called?
Minwax High Performance Wood Filler.
No kidding. I have to
You
look
gotta
into
go to
that.
like your hardware store. They don't have them at Home Depot. It's got to go to your hardware store. And it's just amazing. And what's cool about it is, after like 10 minutes, it's hard enough to carve. And you can take a paint scraper and carve it down and smooth it and shape it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it gets, really hard. And then you use sander. And
Right. Yeah, I use Bondo that way. you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Same kind of idea, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
it's same
harder.
kind of idea. Well, it's more wood-like. The result
it's more
ends up
wood-like.
Wood as opposed to a...
You got it? You all set? Sorry you had to do that.
Yeah, get your number.
I'm kind of glad it happened here, not on the road.
Yeah, good point. All right, let's go get our numbers. So Roy's trying out this Super Marksman game.
Can't figure out how to get it. Oh, maybe I pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Does it work? No?
It says credit, but I can't say how to start the game. Okay.
He just called me to get my number. Thank you. All right. I have a number.
Now we know you're going home with something.
You think so?
Yeah.
So how do you bid? You just show the paper?
Yeah.
Is that how you do it? So you just go like this. This is how you bid? Just like that? That's it. Is it working? How did you start it? Oh, you got to pump it. That's like is that a Crossman pellet gun?
Yeah, so I'm aiming.
Hey Jim, you gonna get anything? You got your eyes on anything here?
Nothing in particular.
Nothing?
I'll see how some numbers go.
Yeah.
What the hell? It cost my head in.
Right.
I'm cramped for space.
Are you? Did you get any new pins? You got taxi, right?
I got taxi.
That wasn't there when I was there.
No, and I got World Cup soccer.
Oh, nice.
That one's leaving.
Oh, it is?
Popeye's coming in his place.
Popeye? Oh, really? Is that game good? I've never played it.
People crap on it, but
I know.
I like Popeye. So.
The theme's awesome.
Yeah.
How can you beat it? I mean, he's saving the Earth in like an ark.
Yeah.
He's like Noah.
Python Angelo designed it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Read his movie script on it.
Oh, really? No. Hey, he's out. He's crazy.
Yeah. He's out there. The movie script involves Ross Perot, Al Gore.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's ridiculous.
We'll have to come out and check it out sometime.
What are you?
Huh?
You gonna pick up a crazy taxi?
No. I don't have room for that. I'm probably gonna get nothing. I want a gumball machine. That's
I
right.
was thinking about looking at yes.
Actually, everyone right now is saying I want a gumball
Like
machine.
that, yeah.
Right.
$20, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, but
Whatever.
it's not gonna be 20. I know it. Because everybody I said I want a gumball machine says, yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Candy in that thing down there?
Yeah, there is. That'd be cool in my basement.
That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna gumball machine, fill it up with all the old pinballs I got lying around.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. All right. All right, guys, we're starting.
So if you haven't gotten a bidder's number yet, go to the office there and register, and you can get a bidder's number.
So the first game is Simpsons here.
Just a couple terms. Everything has to be paid today. That's critical. Everything must be paid today.
We're bidding on The
cash,
Simpsons.
And there's credit cards. We don't take personal checks. Removal is today up until Friday, but we would appreciate it is when you cash or when you check out, if you let them know when you plan on coming to pick up your machines, so they can schedule to make sure someone's here. There are a few items, most of them are without reserve, but there might be a couple that are with a reserve, and we'll let you know when those come up.
So some games have a reserve.
Everything is being sold here as is, where it is. We make no warranties as to the condition or the functionality of a particular unit. We might say that something looks nice or something has a certain value to it, but we are not appraising the item in any way. And I think we are going by in order, right? Numerical order. Tom? Okay, we're going to start with lot number 1.
Simpsons.
Lot number 1 over here is the Simpsons 4-player game. Right over here. What do we have with the Simpsons 4-player game? Started out at $200 where? $200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a $200 bid? Anybody got a $200 bid? Look for a 2. Anybody got a 200? 200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? Start out at $100 where? $100 where? Who did me 100? Anybody got a $100 bid on the game? 100 now 150. 100 bid now 150. Who did me 150? 100 bid now 150. Now 175. 150 bid now 175. 175 now 200. 175 now 2. Who did me 200? Got 175 here now 200. 175 now 2. Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 175 bid now 200. 175 bid now 2. Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 175 bid now 200. 175 bid now 200. Sold 175, buyer number 1038.
It's not too bad. The board's worth 100. Monitor definitely.
Lot number 2 is a Gauntlet Legends 4-player game. Start out at $300 where? 300 where? Who did me 3? Anybody got a 300? Anybody got a 300? I'll start out at 200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200 on that game? 200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a 2? Looking for a 2? Anybody got a 200? Start out at $100. $100 where? Who did me 100? Anybody got 100 on that game? Anybody interested in that game for $100? Nobody interested in it for $100? I'll start out at $50. $50 where? 50 now 75. $50 bid now 75. Who give me 75? $50 bid now 75. Who's going to 75? Anybody got a 75? 75 now 100. 75 now 100. Who give me 100? Anybody got 100? I got 75 bid now 100. 75 bid now 100. Now 125. 100 now 125. 100 bid now 125. Who give me 125? $100 bid now 125. Who give me 125? Anybody got a 125? $100 bid now 125. Last call 125. Sold $100. Buyer number
$100 for Gauntlet. Not bad. You know, the monitor is definitely worth that much.
Lot number 3.
This will be interesting.
Need for Speed Underground Sit-Down Driver Game. That's a leader. That's the name of the company?
So Need for Speed. Raw Thrills.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This will be interesting.
Okay, this game is linkable to other games if you have something similar to the same game. What do we have for that? Start out at $500 where? 500 where? Who give me 5? Anybody got a 500 out of it? 500 where? Who give me 5? Anybody got a 500? Anybody got a 500 looking for a 500? Anybody got a 500 looking for a 500? I'll take 400 where? Who give me 4? Anybody got a 400? 400 where? Who give me 4? Anybody got a 400? Anybody got a 400? 300 where? 300 where? Who give me 3? Anybody got a 300? Somebody start.
I mean, that's a global VR game. That's pretty
Anybody got a 300? Looking for a 3? 200 where? Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? 200 where? Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200 out of it?
So $200 right now on this Need for
Start
Speed.
out at $100. $100 where? Who give me 100? Anybody got a 100 out of it on that game? Yeah. 100 now 125. 100 now 125. 125 now 150. 125 bid now 150. Who give me 150? 125 bid now 150. Looking for a 150. Anybody got a 150? Now 175. 150 bid now 175. Who give me 175? 150 bid now 175. Who give me 175? Anybody got a 175? 175 now 200. 175 bid now 2. Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? 175 bid now 200. 175 bid now 200. Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? Got 175 on the floor,
Man,
now 200. 175 now 200. Last call, 200. Sold 175. Buyer number 1040.
That's a good deal.
Lot number 4, we have the Fast and Furious Drift. It's a sit-down game.
Alright guys, I'm going to stop recording now and we'll be back.
Start
All
out
right,
at $500.
guys, we're doing the Blitz and the
500 away,
Showtime.
who give me 5? Anybody got a 500?
Same cabinet.
500 away, who give me 5? Anybody got a 500?
The other Blitz sold for $250.
Anybody got a 500? 500 away, who give me 5? Anybody got a 500? 400 away, who give me 4? Anybody got a 400 out of it? 400 away, who give me 4? Anybody got a 400 out of it? I'll take 300 away, who give me 3? Anybody got a 300 on that game? You can play both games with it, basketball or football. 200 away, who give me 2? Anybody got a 200 out of it? Looking for a 2, who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? Anybody got a 200? Looking for a 2, who give me 2? Anybody got a 200 out of it? Start out at $100. 100 away, who give me 100 now, 150. 100 bid now, 150. Who give me 150? Anybody got a 150? 100 bid now, 150. Who give me 150? 150 now, 200. 150 bid now, 200. 150 bid now, 2. Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? 150 bid now, 200. Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? I got a 150 bid now, 200. 150 bid now, 2. Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? 150 bid now, 2. Looking for a 2. Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? Anybody got a 200? Looking for a 2. Who give me 2? Anybody got a 200? Got a 150 bid now, 200. 150 bid now, 200. Looking for a 2. Anybody got a 200? 150 bid now, 200. 150 bid now, 2. 150 bid now, 2. Last call. 150 bid now, 2.
Looks like 150.
Sold 150. Buyer number.
There you go.
4013.
So I'm just stepping away here. Things are going really cheap.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, if I had the room, if this was me 6 years ago, I'd be bidding on everything.
$2 grand to fill up your whole account.
Yeah. Stuff is going really cheap.
90 stuff, but
I know, but still, $100
It's
for.
not the stuff that you typically want.
I know, $100 for Gauntlet Legends. Yeah. The monitor's worth that. The board's definitely worth that. Yeah. Simpsons was like 125. The Need for Speed was what?
175?
Yeah, one. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
All right, guys, we're back. Things are going really cheap. We're about to do California Speed, so let's see how that one goes.
Okay, now we have an Atari. It's an Atari California Need for Speed. It's a sit-down game. What do we have for that Atari game? Need for Speed. $700? No. $400 where? $400 where? Who did me for? Anybody got a 400? 400 where? Who did me for? Anybody got a 400? 400 where? Who did me for? Anybody got a 400? Look for anybody got
The
a
Ski
400?
Champ went for $100.
400. Who did me for? Anybody got a 400? 400 where? Who did me for? Anybody got a 400? 400 where? Who did me for? Anybody got a 400? 400 where? Who did me for? Anybody got a 400? 400 where? Who did me for? Look for a 4. I'll take 300 to start. 300 where? Who did me 3? Anybody got a 300? 300 where? Who did me 3? Anybody got a 300? 300 where? Who did me 3? Anybody got a 300? 200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? Look for a 2. Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 200 where? Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? $100? Okay, we're gonna go down to $100. $100 for this game. 100 now, 150. 100 bid now, I'll take 125. 100 now, 125. 125 now, 150. 125 bid now, 150. 125 bid now, 150. Who did me 150? 125 bid now, 150. 125 bid now, 150. Who did me 150? 125 bid now, 150. Who did me 150? 125 bid now, 150. Who did me 150? Anybody got a 150? 125 bid now, 150. Who did me 150? Anybody got a 150? 125 bid now, 150. Who did me 150? Anybody got a 150? 150 now, 175. 150 bid now, 175. Who did me 175? Anybody got a 175? 150 bid. We just had an oil change on that game. We just did a full oil change, got a new battery and the whole thing. 125 now, 150. 150. 125 bid now, 150. Who did me 150? Anybody got a 150? 150. 150 now, 175. 150 bid now, 175. Who did me 175? Anybody got a 175? 150 bid now, 175. Who did me 175? Anybody got a 175? 150 bid now, 175. 175 now, 200. 175 bid now, 200. Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 175 bid now, 200. Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? Look at a 200. Anybody got a 200? 175 bid now, 200. Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 175 bid now, 200. Who did me 2? Anybody got a 200? 175 bid now, 200. 200. Last call, 200. Sold 175. Buyer number?
175, California Speed.
4024. 4024.
We're doing Crazy Taxi now,
Crazy Taxi sit-down game.
which does interest me.
That's by Sega. What do we have in that game? Start out at $200 where? $200 where would it be 2? Anybody got a 200? $200 where would it be 2? Anybody got a 200? 200 where would it be 2? Anybody got a 200? 200 where would it be 2? Anybody got a 200? $100 where would it be 100? Anybody got a $100 game? It's a sit-down game. $100 where would it be 100? Anybody got a $100? Anybody got a 100? 100 now, 125. 100 bid now, 125. Would it be 125? 100 bid now, 125. Would it be 125? 100 bid now, 125. Would it be 125? Anybody got a 125? Anybody got
I'm
a
so
125?
tempted to bid on this. I would make room for it.
125. Anybody got a 125?
125 bucks right now.
100 bid now,
Not gonna do it.
125. Last call, 125. 125 now, 150. 125 bid now, 150. 150 now, 175. 150 bid now, 175. Would it be 175? 150 bid now, 175. 150 bid now, 175. Would it be 175? Anybody got a 175? 150 bid now, 175. Last call, 175. We got a 150 bid now, 175.
Wow.
So 150.
150 for the Crazy Taxi. What a deal.
Buyer number.
All right, guys, we're about to do the pinball machines, which is what we're all waiting for. And they're about to do Waterworld, which is right here. Not really exactly an A title, but it's a DMD game. You know, let's see what it goes for. I'm really curious to see what these pins go for. The vids so far have gone really cheap. I mean, there was a Global VR EA PGA golf game that went for like $30 or something stupid. A pair of Cruisin' USA's, Cruisin' Worlds, 2 of them went for $175 for both of them sit-down games. So the prices here have been really low, and we're really anxious to see what happens with these pinball machines. So we're about to start. But yeah, Waterworld's first. All right, guys, we're about to start here on the pins, finally. Again, Waterworld is up first. This guy's pretty slow.
Okay, we're going to try a little different setup here.
They had to change out the PA, it died, so. All right, we're doing Waterworld.
Okay, Dan, we're ready to go live. Ready? Oh, yes. Starting down at lot, is that 42? Starting down at lot 42. So Gottlieb, Waterworld, Pinball. This unit does have a reserve on it.
Oh.
So we'll let you know if that reserve has been met.
Oh. Are all these pins gonna have a fucking reserve?
One final adjustment on the speaker system, yes? Go ahead. Go ahead, okay. Gottlieb Waterworld Pinball, lot number 42. Which one is that there? Right here. What do we have for that? Start out at $3,000 where? 3,000 where? Who to be 3? Anybody got a 3,000?
LOL.
3,000 where? Who to be 3? Anybody got a 3,000? 2,500 who to be 25? Anybody got a 2,500? 2,500 who to be 25? Anybody got a $2,500? 25 where? Who to be 25? Anybody got a $2,500 bid?
It's about what, a $1,500 game?
2,000 where? Who to be 2? Anybody got a 2,000? 2,000 where? Who to be 2? Anybody got a $2,000 bid? Anybody got a 2,000? Who to be 2? Anybody got a 2,000? 2,000 where? Who to be 2? Anybody got a 2,000? 1,500 where? Who to be 15? Anybody got a 1,500? 1,500 who to be 15? Anybody got a 1,500? 15 where? Who to be 15? Anybody got a 1,500? 15 where? Who to be 15? Anybody got a $1,500 bid? $1,000 bid. Who to be 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000 bid? $1,000 bid. Who to be 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000 bid on that? 500 now 750. 500 bid now 750. Who to be 750? 500 bid now 750. Who to be 750? Anybody got a 750? 500 bid now 750. Who to be 750? Anybody got a 750? 500 bid now 750. Who to be 750? Anybody got a 750? 500 bid now 750. 500 bid now 750. Who to be 750? Anybody got a 750? I got a 500 bid now 750. Who to be 750? Anybody got a 750? 500 bid now 750. 500 bid now 750. Who to be 750? Anybody got a 750? 500 bid now 750. Does not meet the reserve.
Oh, what a waste of
That was
time.
passed.
So the Water World got
Lot
bid up to
number 42.
500. Did not meet
We have a
reserve.
Williams Joker pinball machine. Williams Joker pinball machine. Started out at $500 where? $500 now 6. 500 bid now 6, who do me 6? 500 bid now 6, who do me 6? Anybody got a 600? 500 bid now 6, who do me 6? Anybody got a 600? 500 bid now 6, who do me 6?
doing the jokers
600
now.
650. 600 bid 650 now 700. 650 bid now 700. 650 bid now 700. 650 bid now 7, who do me 7? Anybody got a 700? 650 bid now 700. 700 now 750. 700 bid now 750. 750 now 800. 750 bid now 800, who do me 8? Anybody got an 800? 750 bid now 800, who do me 8? Anybody got an 800? 750 bid now 800, who do me 8? Anybody got an 800? 750 bid now 800, who do me 8? Anybody got an 800? 750 bid now 800, who do me 8? Anybody got an 800? 750 bid now 800. 750 bid now 800. Last call, 800. Sold 750. Buyer number 1033.
So the Joker sold for 750. That's okay. System 11. All right, I'm going to come back.
44.
Yeah, let's look at
The
Shaq.
Gottlieb Shack Attack pinball machine.
This is Shaquille O'Neal pinball.
This unit also has a reserve on it. We'll let you know if that reserve has been met. Start out at $3,000 where? 3,000 where? Who do me 3? Anybody got a 3,000? 3,000 where? Who do me 3? Anybody got a 3,000?
That pricing is
2,500
just
where? Who do me
asinine.
25? Anybody got a 2,500? 25 where? Who do me 25? Anybody got a 2,500? 25 where? Who do me 25? Anybody got a 2,500? 25 where? Who do me 25? Anybody got a 2,500? 2,000 where? Who do me 2? Anybody got a 2,000?
That's like a $1,000
where? Who do me 2?
1,000 to
Anybody got a
1,500,
2,000?
maybe.
2,000 where? Who do me 2? Anybody got a 2,000? 2,000 where? Who do me 2? Anybody
It's
got
like
a
a C
2,000?
title.
500 now 600. 500 bid now 600. 500 bid now 600. Who do me 6? Anybody got a 600? 500 bid now 600. Who do me 6? Anybody got a 600? 500 bid now 600. Who do me 6? Anybody got a 600? 500 bid now 600. 500 bid now 6. Who do me 6? Anybody? 600 now 700. 600 bid now 700. 600 bid now 700. 600 bid now 7. Who do me 7? Anybody got a 700? 600 bid now 700. 600 bid now 700. 600 bid now 7. Who do me 7? Anybody got a 700? 600 bid now 700. 600 bid now 7. Who do me 7? Anybody got a 700? 600 bid now 7. Who do me 7? Anybody got a 700? 600 bid now 700.
Did not meet reserve.
That unit has not met the reserve also. So that unit's passed.
All right, let's watch the Star Wars. This one's dead, by the
Lot
way.
45.
We'll go to the Adams family and I'll cut away.
Star Wars pinball
this fun?
machine.
For you guys to watch.
Start out at $1,000 where? $1,000 where? Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a 1,000?
The game is dead, by the way.
$1,000 bid. Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000? $1,000 where? Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000? $1,000 where? Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000? Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000? $1,000 where? Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000? Excuse me. Yes. Yes, $1,000 now 1,100. 1,000 now 11. Who do me 11? Anybody got 11? $1,000 bid now 11. Who do me 11? Anybody got 11? 11 now 12. 11 now 12. Who do me 12? Anybody got a 12? 11 now 12. Who do me 12? Anybody got a 1,200? 1,100 bid now 12. Who do me 12? Anybody got a 1,200? 1,100 bid now 1,200. 1,100 bid now 1,200. 1,100 bid now 12. Who do me 12? Anybody got a 1,200? 1,100 bid now 1,200 now 1,300. 1,200 bid now 13. 1,200 bid now 13. Who do me 13? 1,200 bid now 13. Who do me 13? Anybody got a 13? 1,200 bid now 13. Who do me 13? Anybody got a 13? 1,200 bid now 13. Who do me 13 now 14. 1,300 now 1,400. 1,300 now 14. Who do me 14? Anybody got a 14? 1,300 now 1,400. 1,300 now 1,400. 1,300 now 1,400. 1,300 now 14.
That's too much for that.
1,400 now 1,500.
dead.
1,400 now 15. Who do me 15? Anybody got a 1,500? 1,400 bid now 15. Who do me 15? Anybody got a 1,500? 1,400 now 15. Who do me 15? Anybody got a 1,500?
Maybe.
1,400 bid now 1,500. 1,400 now 1,500. Who do me 15? Anybody got a 1,500? 1,400 bid now 15. Who do me 15? Anybody got a 1,500? 1,500.
I mean, it
last
is
call,
Star Wars,
1,500.
so people know that.
Sold 1,400. Buyer number 4010.
1,400's okay? What does that pin go for? Like nice?
1,800.
1,800?
Lot number 46 is a Counterforce pinball machine.
Waiting for.
Yeah, I want this one for $100.
Counterforce pinball. Started out at $1,000 where? $1,000 where? Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000 bid? $1,000 bid. Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a 1,000? $1,000 bid. Who do me 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000?
Yeah, right.
Open it up.
200 now 300. 200 bid now 300. 200 bid now
I did 200.
Anybody got a 300? 200 bid now 300. 200 bid now 300 now 400. 300 bid now 400. 400 now 500. 400 bid
So
now
this is like an
500.
old
450 now
80s
500.
game,
450
Gottlieb
bid now
counter.
500. 450 bid now 500. 450 bid now 500. Who do we
Art's
find?
kinda
Anybody got
cool.
a 500. 500 now 550. 500 bid now 550. 500 bid now 550. Who do we 550? Anybody got a 550? 500 bid now 550. 500 bid now 550. Who do we 550? Anybody got a 550? 500 bid now 550. 500 bid now 550. Sold $500. Buyer number
5 bills.
4010.
That's more than I thought it would go for. All right, the next one is one we've all
Lot
been
number
waiting for.
47
The Adams family.
is a Valley Midway Adams Family pinball machine.
We've all been waiting for this one. Wish I had the cash.
Doing very well, so they're going to have to turn those machines.
All right, what do you think, Adams family? Ted, what do you
It's
think?
a Valley, it's a Midway, it's an Adams Family pinball machine.
Great game.
What do we have for that? Start out at $1,000 where? $1,000 where? Who do we 1,000? Anybody got a $1,000 bid? $1,000 bid, 1,000 now 1,100. 1,000 now 11. Who do we 11? 11 now 1,200. 1,100, 1,200 now 13. 1,200 bid now 13. 1,200 bid now 13. Who do we 13? 13 now 14. 1,300 now 14. 14 now 15. 15 now 16. 16 now 17. 1,600 now 17. I got 17 now 1,800. 17 now 1,800. 1,700 now 1,800. 1,700 now 18. 18 now 1,900. I got 18 here on the floor now 1,900. 18 now 1,900. 18 on the floor now 1,900. 18 now 1,900. 18 now 1,900 now 2,000. 2,000 now 2,100. 2,000 now 2,100. 2,000 bid now 2,100. 2,000 bid on the net now 2,100. 2,000 now 2,100. Couldn't hear you, yes? 2,100 now 2,200. 21 now 22 now 2,300. 23 now 2,400. 2,400 now 2,500. 24 now 2,500. 24 now 25. Who do we 25? Anybody got a 2,500? 25 now 2,600. 2,500 now 2,600. 25 now 2,600. 26 now 2,700. 26 now 2,700. 2,600 now 2,700. 27 anybody? 27 now 2,800. 27 now 2,800. 28 now 2,900. 2,800 now 2,900. 29 now 3,000. 29 3,000. Now who do you mean 3,000? 2,900 now 3,000. 29 now 3,000. Who do you mean 3? Anybody got a 3,000? 2,900 now 3,000. 2,900 now 3,000. 2,900 now 3,000. 3,000. Last call. Sold 2,900. Buyer.
That's a
I couldn't hear it.
it's
4024.
kind of what it's worth. 3,600? Yeah.
Little bit of work and help flip it.
Yeah.
Lot number 48.
The one thing I want to point out here is that there's a buyer's premium, so that
It's a Data East.
that 2,900 was really
Star Wars pinball
3,500.
Yeah, well, there's 50.
What do we have with that? Start out at $1,000
Plus
where?
tax.
$1,000 where? Who do we 1,000?
So that
Anybody got
29
1,000?
was really 35.
$1,000 where? Who do we 1,000? Anybody got 1,000?
So,
$1,000
that wasn't
where?
that
Who do we
great of a
1,000?
deal
Anybody
at
got
all.
$1,000? $1,000 where? Who do we 1,000? Anybody got 1,000? Oh, there was 1,000 of these made.
We're doing the
This is
Wizard of
issue
Oz
number
pinball
49.
machine right now.
All of them have been sold. Out of 1,000. This is number 49. We started on 0.
So keep in mind, Riggy has one of these, and he paid $6,500 for his. So $6,500. Keep that in mind. Let's see what this goes for.
We'll start out at $9,000 where? 9,000 where? Would it be 9? Anybody
Starting
got a
at 9.
9,000? 9,000 where? Would it be 9? Anybody got a 9,000? 9,000 where? Would it be 9? Anybody got a 9,000? 8,500, who do we 85? Anybody got an 85? Who do we 85? 8,500, who do we 85? Anybody got an 85? 8,000 where? Who do we 8? Anybody got an 8,000? 8,000 where? Who do we 8? Anybody got an 8,000? 8,000 where? Who do we 8? Anybody got an 8,000? 7,500, who do we 75? Anybody got a 7,500? 75 where? Who do we 75? Anybody got a 7,500? 75 where? Who do we 7,500? Anybody got a 7,500? 7,000 where? Who do we 7? Anybody got a 7,000? 7,000 where? Who do we 7? Anybody got a 7,000? 7,000 where? Who do we 7? Anybody got a 7,000? 7,000 where? Who do we 7? Anybody got a 7,000? 7,000 where? Who do we 7? Anybody got a 7,000? 7,000 where? 6,500. 6,500 where? Who do we 65?
That's what he paid.
This is edition number 49. 1,000 sold, 1,000 made, 1,000 sold.
Ricky paid 65.
6,000 where? 5,000?
He picked the number.
65,000, 6,500, 6,500 now, 6,800, 65 bid now, 6,800, 65 bid now, 6,800, 6,800 would be 68, anybody got a 6,800, 6,800 would be 6,800, 6,800 would be 68, anybody got a 6,800, 6,800 would be 68, anybody got a 6,800, 65 now, 6,800, 65 bid 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 now, 6,800. 65 bid now, 6,800. Last call. Did not meet the reserve.
That's lame.
Lot number 50.
All right, let's watch this one. It's a hyper pin.
This unit right here. It plays how many games? Over 150 games. It's a digital, beautiful unit. This also has a reserve. Custom graphics on the sides of it. Real nice unit, real nice unit. Is this new or old? Fairly new. Very nice unit. What do we have for that? Start out at $5,000 where? 5,000 where would it be 5? Anybody got a 5,000? 5,000 where would it be 5? Anybody got a $5,000 bid? $5,000 would it be 5? Anybody got a 5,000? 5,000 where would it be 5? Anybody got a 5,000? 5,000 where would it be 5? Anybody got a 5,000? 4,500 where would it be 45? 45 where would it be 45? Anybody got a 4,500? 4,000 where would it be 4,500? Anybody got a 4,500? 4,000 where would it be 4,000? 4,000 where would it be 4,000? 3,500 would it be 35. 3,500 would it be 35.
So no one's been on this yet.
3,500, anybody got a 3,500? 3,000 I'll take. 3,000 to start. 3,000 where? 3,000 where? 3,000 where? Nobody interested? We'll pass. 3,000. Nobody's interested. We'll just pass it.
We passed on it.
We pass it.
All right. I'm going to show you guys this one because I'm kind of interested in this board and monitor.
Nice game, nice game.
Street Fighter 3 PCB.
What do we have for that game? Start out at $500 where? $500 where would it be 5? Anybody got a 500? 500 where would it be 5? Anybody got a 500? 500 where would it be 5? 400 where would it be 4? Anybody got a 400? 400 where would it be 4? Anybody got a 400?
Ugly cabinet.
400 where would it be 4? Anybody got a 400? 400 where would it be 4? Anybody got a 400? 300 where would it be 3? Anybody got a 300? 200 where? 200 where would it be 2? 200 where would it be 2? Anybody got a 200 out of it?
Dave's truck fit there?
$100 there. $100
trailer?
Anybody got a 100 out of it? Anybody got a 100?
I'm gonna wait.
Look about 100. Anybody got a 100? Look about 100. Anybody got a 100? Look about 100. Anybody got a 100?
I am.
Anybody got a 100 out of it? 100 out of it. Look about 100. Anybody got a 100? Nobody interested for $100? 100 now, 125. I got 100 out there on the floor now, 125. 100 on the floor now, 125. What do you mean 125? 100 out there now, 125. 100 out there now, 125. 100 out there now, 125. What do you mean 125? Anybody got a 125? 100 out there now, 125. So $100 on the floor. Buyer number 1054.
$100 for that. All right, guys, we're still here, and this Street Fighter 2 Turbo just sold for $250. That's a pretty good deal. It went for more than I thought it would, but you know, that board's worth something. So I think we're gonna probably get out of here soon. We're not gonna wait till they get to these gumball machines. It's gonna take forever. We've been here a long time, but this was a lot of fun actually, and stuff went really cheap. The pins, not so much, but the vids and the sit-down drivers really went for cheap money. So if I only had the room. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. You do? All right, we're leaving, guys. Ted won a Golden Tee Complete with no monitor. Ted, what'd you pay for that? $70. $70. and he took the board out of it, and he's gonna have to come back and get the cabinet because he already has a golden tee in his basement. So let's hit the road. All right, guys, we are driving home, and Ted, what'd you think? Was that fun or what?
Yeah, it was good.
It was awesome, actually. I really liked it.
Yeah, really
You know, it would have been a lot different if both of us had a lot of room, you know, because games went really cheap. The sit-down stuff, oh my God, it was so, like everything was $150, 200 for these really big iconic games like, you know, Crazy Taxi and Cruisin' USA and Cruisin' World.
Yeah.
It was a pair of Cruisin' Worlds went for like $175, I think.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, for two of them. I mean, that's crazy talk.
That is crazy.
But yeah, what?
Just the board sets, the monitors alone. Yeah.
So there was a giant Dynamo showcase cab that I wanted. I didn't want the cabinet, but the monitor in it was really nice, and it had a Street Fighter Third Strike board in it. I mean, that board's a couple $100 at least, and that monitor, $300 maybe. I don't know if I were to try to buy one new like that. And that game went for $100, and I wussed out on bidding on it because it was so big. And I would have basically had to take the game home, take the parts off of it, and then destroy the cabinet. Really, right?
Yes.
But I didn't want to do it. It was just too much of a hassle. And then you picked up an empty Golden Tee.
Complete, yeah.
With a Golden Tee complete board, and the hope here is that the board works.
Yes.
And that was $60. So it was a Golden Tee complete for $60 with no monitor. I mean, hell, if that
Just the board, yeah.
yeah, if that board works, that's, you know, it's about a $300 board, $200 to $300. And then you did not bid on the Silver Strike. You wussed out.
Yeah, I did.
They had a Silver Strike bowling that was working with an okay monitor, and it went for $100.
Yeah.
And
The monitor needed a little work, but it was.
the monitor was a little dim.
It was worth. I think it was worth the risk. It was definitely worth $100 site.
Yeah. So that sucks. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. That was our first auction. I'm kind of bitten by the auction bug now. We have to do this again. We have to find more of these auctions because that was really cool. So anyway, great experience. So we're gonna keep driving, and let's go back to John's Arcade. Actually, before we go back, because Ted and I were just talking about the pinballs that sold there, because the pinball prices were kind of stupid, really. Because you got to remember too, you're paying over 20% on top of what the sold price is, because you have to pay a 15% buyer's premium and then like 6.5% sales tax, so it's like 22% almost. And some of those games that, like the Addams Family, that sold for $2,900, which is really about $3,500, which is, and the game was broken. It didn't work all the way. It kept resetting. So you're buying a broken game for $3,500. That's not really that great of a deal, because you can find nice working Addams Families for $35,000 to $4,000 outside of an auction, right?
Right.
And then those Star Wars pinball machines, which are kind of crap Data East games, really. And those were completely dead. The DMDs weren't working. The playfields were, like the general illumination wasn't working. They were just dark. And those sold for $1,500 plus the premium. So that's $1,800. That game's not even worth that much. It's barely worth that much. Working.
Yeah, I would say working 18 to 22.
Right, working. 18 to 22 working. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get the pin stuff. I mean, it's great that the vids went for what they did, but the pins are just lunacy. What else was there? And then a lot of the pins didn't meet the reserve, which is crap.
$3,000 for the virtual pin. That's ultimate.
And they had a bid on the Wizard of Oz at $6,500, and it didn't meet the reserve. You know, that's what that game sold for originally.
Right.
And I don't know what the guy thought he was going to get for it. $10,000? I don't know. So yeah, I don't know, man. The pinballs and pin pricing right now are just stupid, because people were willing to spend what I thought was stupid money for games that were broken and beat. It seemed like someone was dumping their headaches there, you know?
Yeah.
And then those Gottliebs, which were like D titles, mean, those were like some of the worst pinball machines. Like, who the hell wants a Shack or a Water World?
Yeah, well,
you know,
for the right price, sure.
For the right,
we would
for
all-
$500, yeah, I'll take a Shack or a Water World. And the thing is, they had bids at $500, but no more, and it didn't meet the reserve, so the guy didn't sell it. And they were starting the bids on the Gottlieb's, on the Water World and Shack at $3,000. I mean, who was the guy that brought those down there? So. Anyway, it was fun. It was definitely a learning experience, and I really hope we get to do another one of these. So anyway, now we're gonna go home. Let's go back to John's Arcade. All right, guys, there you have it. That was the arcade auction, and did you like that? You know, I wasn't sure how to edit this episode, actually, because I wasn't sure how much of this you guys wanted to see. So I ended up actually not editing the show at all. I left it pretty much all in and kind of raw. And hopefully you guys liked it and appreciated what was going on, because it was actually a very cool day, because I've never been to an auction like this. I've never done anything like this, and I was kind of blown away because the video games were really selling for super cheap, and I kind of regret not bidding on some of those driving games. Now, I don't have a lot of room down here. I'm all out of room, but, you know, if I picked up a Crazy Taxi for $150 or a Cruisin' World or something like that, I'd probably figure out a way to get those down here, and I really regret not bidding on those, because I could have, you know, bought one of those and threw it in my garage and maybe figure it out later. So in hindsight here, after the auction, I really wish I would have bid on some of that stuff. And there was that giant showcase Dynamo cab that had the Street Fighter 3 in it with a really nice monitor that I think was a 27-inch that I could have put in my Golden Tee. I should have bid on that too. And that went for $100. But anyway, this was a fun day. I had a lot of fun going to this auction. And I really thought it was pretty cool, and the prices were super low. The pinball prices, not really happy about how that stuff panned out, but the vid prices, the driving games, the shooting games, that stuff was dirt freaking cheap. So, you know what, if you guys want to collect games, I encourage you to find one of these auctions, because what I saw today was pretty remarkable, and if I was starting out, I would have bought games. I would have bought several games, but you know, because I have no room down here, I just couldn't bid. I couldn't buy this stuff. But wow, that was a pretty awesome day. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. Definitely something different. And you know, if you guys have never subscribed to my channel, this is a great time. You know, I release these videos every Sunday and sometimes in between. So go ahead, click that subscribe button. You guys will get a notification when I upload a video. And then also check out my podcast, Arcade Outsiders, at arcadeoutsiders.com. We do that podcast live every Tuesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern at allgames.com. And then also my other podcast, Video Game Outsiders, at videogameoutsiders.com. We do that podcast live 9 p.m. Eastern at allgames.com. And then also, you guys in the Europe, the Netherlands and London and UK, England, wherever the fuck you are, it's looking like maybe, if we cross our fingers, that Arcade Outsiders might be coming to the Netherlands and also London. And I need you guys to contact the guys that run Eurocade in the Netherlands. That's Eurocade.eu. They're thinking about possibly funding an Arcade Outsiders trip to the Netherlands, where we would do a live podcast, a panel discussion, John's arcade videos, all that stuff in Europe. Can you believe that? So, yeah, tell those guys that you want us to come out, and maybe we can make this happen. So anyway, all right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate everything that you guys do for me. Seriously, I mean, if it wasn't for you guys watching these videos and commenting, I probably wouldn't do these videos as often because you guys make it all worth the time. So thanks a lot for watching and everything that you've done for me and my channel. So, all right, man, I'll see you guys later. Later, John's Arcade, I guess, is out.
On your mark.